Good morning, South Africa. Happy Wednesday. All right, we start just west of central Joburg with a water protest this morning. This is residents of West Dean and Melville. Now, they did this a little time ago, rumbled on for days, and it caused major disruption. You might remember that a few months ago. And it's underway again. So, water protest, corner of Main and 4th, saying a partial block off on Main Road from 6 a.m. onwards. So, we're already past that. Most residents will be out on the streets and present at 7 a.m. So, if you drive through Melville or West Dean, expect some delays, expect some diversions, particularly off that main road, and probably coming up into Hurst Hill, I would think. 23 days without water. Can you just imagine that? All right, into Cape Town, a lot happening there. This is a look at Cape Town yesterday afternoon. This was quite late. This was around about 6:45, right? So 6:45 in the evening, it was still heaving. You've got all those road closures in for the sonar preparations, and you've got, of course, the mining Indaba as well. Cape Town's busy all day this week, but it gets really heavy in the afternoon peak time. You can see from the video there, that's the run up to Rowland Street, and just nothing moving. But you'll see that on the map from the elevated freeway to Basingstoke to Strand Street to High Level, up around Gardens, Mill Street and Orange, and then right in that central area. That's where you can expect another very heavy day in central Cape Town. Make sure you're planning accordingly. And that's ahead, those rehearsals of tomorrow's big one. Tomorrow is the main state of the nation, and Hospital Bend will be closed going inbound. It happens every year, but it always catches motorists out, and it always makes you run late, and it always causes the most amazing snarl-up. So Hospital Bend coming in from Newlands, coming in from Mowbray, down Nelson Mandela, down Philip Kasana, all of that closed from 5:45 tomorrow afternoon until potentially as late as 7:30. So just make sure you're traveling with that in mind at that time, and you're staying well away from those highways and well off those local alternatives. They really get jammed up. For instance, the M5 up to the N1 via Coburg Interchange and into Cape Town. That normally works quite well on Sonar Day to avoid Hospital Bend. And just staying in Cape Town, one other thing I need to remind you about, Champions Peak Drive closed today, 10 a.m. until 4 p.m. So it's a sort of, if you like, an off-peak closure of Chappies. You'll have to go Oak Calves Event during the course of the day as your alternative routing around that closure.